Nani des.
Before you,
Sumimasen. Nani de fuck.
anyone else?
Wait.
Does anyone else hear anyone breaking up?
I think there we go. Okay, yeah, I think it just messed up a little bit, but I think that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hang on. I think it's good. Yeah, starting. There we go. It should be starting here soon. Come on now. Is it going? I can't tell. Yes, starting. What do you mean? Hurry up! What are you doing? Why are you making this so difficult?
Nani.
I know.
YouTube, what is happening?
Sumimasen. Nani de fuck. What is going on? It says it's starting, but I can't tell if it's starting. This is so unprofessional.
I'm on the page and like refreshing, but I don't see anything.
Okay. Why? Why you do this to me?
YouTube to like go live or anything.
I know YouTube loves to do everything all the wrong and all the messed up. Hey YouTube, can you help me out, please? Stream health, I get it.
Oh, it says waiting.
Can I just? Alright, I went
like
live.
It's up, but it just says waiting.
Yeah, it's saying. How do I? Okay, wow, cards. I have it. I have it all set up.
Is it because we're on Discord?
No,
I don't know.
it's not. It's not because we're on Discord.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, wait a second here. Gotta just refresh this right now.
We are waiting.
I know. What? Why is it? What is
It just
going on?
says-
I know.
It just says waiting for you.
Wait. I set it to go live. Why is it not going live?
It like shows, but it's not actually live. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, guy. Why? Why do this? Why are you doing this? What? Why? Why would I try to do something you'd mess up at the last second? God damn it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's saying it just says starting, but why is it like schedule? What? Why? Stream options. Enable VR low latency. Add delay. Advanced setting. What is going on? Okay, I get it. It's healthy. Are we? It just keeps saying starting. Why? I'm trying to go live. Stop live playback.
YouTube problems.
I know. YouTube, all the problems.
Boxed like pretty hard. That aren't like super big or anything. And it's like very interesting. And I'm like, well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get doxxed. Oh,
There we go. Now we're live.
we're here. Oh my God.
Guys, I swear to God, we're not total scrubs. But what is up, dudes, dudettes, and all my beautiful people of the interwebs? Bloody Knuckles here, aka the Gothic Gamer and your resident anime king. You know what today is. It is Saturday, so it's time to go beyond. Welcome to the United States of Smash. Now, if you didn't tell, we're doing something new. We're trying to do better and do more things and not be total scrub lords. And I have this in the background because we have a very special guest on the show today. And if you can't tell what it is, it's going to have a tie to one of the topics. and she suggested it, so just for her, we're doing this. But let me go ahead before we get you started. I am really excited today because the person who's here on it, I love this girl. She's so awesome. She was really excited when I asked her to do this because she's just like, yo, I'm in so quick. And I'm just like, yes. So let's go ahead and introduce her. As y'all all know, I was recently at PAX South. And when I was there, I met up with a wonderful group of streamers, and this is one of the many friends that I made while I was there. She's the first lady of the melting pot. She's a Twitch streamer. She loves anime and as much weeb trash as the rest of us. Give love to Kippy Kashka. What's going on, Kippy?
No, I'm like, how do I introduce myself? I'm like, yeah, that was a great introduction, though. Thank you.
Yeah.
PAX was like super fun, by the way.
It really was. But how you doing today? I know you just got over being sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still a little bit sick, but doing better for sure.
All right.
So,
well, that's good that you're doing better. That's the one thing that we got going for us, right?
yeah, it's been like an on and off thing, but I'm still kicking somehow.
Hey, still kicking is like my middle name. That is like literally how we get by.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because I don't know what else we would do at this point. Just do all the things, all the fails and stuff like that. But of course, besides having Kippy here, we do have our usual group. And most of all, we have one of my good friends, the man with no plan, who always starts at Z, Mr. Operation. What's going on with your op?
What's up, everybody? You hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Just making sure. Yo, unfortunately, it's been a slow anime week for me. I didn't get to see as much Detective Conan as I wanted to, but I've been keeping up with Ororo.
Rah.
No.
We're going with that tonight. We're going with it.
Yeah, he's just like, he doesn't care if it's the wrong one. We're rolling with it.
Rah.
There's do rah 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 and do rah 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 rah.
Do rah.
Do
Wrong with it,
rah
y'all.
rah.
Yo, that show is a sleeper hit for this year. I don't care what no one says. Like, I was not expecting it to be as good as it is right now.
Dororo really is really good.
It
really
is very good.
Like, this is movie quality in some of the episodes with the fight scenes as well, but Psycho, been keeping up with that. Of course, My Hero, but Blaze won't read the manga, so I can't talk about
Dude,
that.
I'm not even caught up on My Hero.
Oh,
No
my
spoils, please.
Where did you leave off? Where do you last remember leaving off?
Oh God, I don't even know.
I think you just met All Might for the first time. I think that's where I left off.
Somewhere.
That's where you left off. Wait, what?
No, I was just
Meeting All Might for the first time. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I finished season 2.
Okay. You finished season 2?
Too far behind.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
but they have season 3's all out now, right? Yeah.
All
Yeah, that's the season I haven't seen. I've seen the other 2.
You've seen the other 2. Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't caught up on the new stuff, but otherwise I've seen all of season 2, I'm pretty sure. So
Okay, well that's good. At least you got that going for you.
yeah.
But yes, things are really, really, really good. If you haven't watched season 3, you really need to, because season 4, October, like the fall is gonna blow up so quickly, because that season is going to be L to the I to the T.
Oh, I know. It's all lit. It's all lit AF.
It is always lit as fuck. And for those who are new to the stream and don't know how we do here on the podcast, we are rude, we are lewd, and hella crude. We don't care. We don't talk about whatever we want, because of the fact that, fuck it, we can.
Oh my God.
So don't be afraid to say what you want to say. I think we said crazier things half the time. I remember when we had the whole anime titty debate when Charisse was here and we were both schooling you because you prude.
Yeah, I just sidestepped the whole conversation. It's like, nah.
Yeah, he did. She was like all for it too, and you're just like, nope, I'm not going there. I'm just not gonna do it.
I'm sitting here.
He's
and
just
just
like,
chill in the conversation.
You won't talk about anime titties?
yes, we
Been
do.
neutral in this conversation. They're like, yeah, you do you, man. You rock the way you rock. Don't sit here and chill.
Yeah, we've had some crazy conversations, and sometimes they always go in weird directions. We don't ever know what's going on half the time.
That's like the story of my life, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. But there's so many good topics that we have today. But before we get into those, Kashka, why don't you tell them kind of some of your history? Tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do on Twitch, and especially about your history.
My history? I don't really have any history. I mean, I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. Basically, I call myself a Russian magical girl, SSJ princess, aka another a corgi mom, and I dog sit and things like that at home. So I'm home all the time, and I picked up streaming. Still stream. I've been sick though, so I've been like on a small hiatus. But I basically just play whatever games that I want on stream, and I do co-streams now. Yeah. So I do all myself. That's pretty much it. That's all I do. I used to live in Florida. I moved to California because Mr. Koshka's in the tech industry. But that's pretty much all I'm doing. That's it.
I like the description. You're a Russian magical girl.
Russian magical girl, SSJ princess. Yep.
Oh, there we go. She is a Russian magical girl, Super Saiyan princess. I've never heard a
SSJ. No.
Yes.
Oh man.
Hey, you leave that Super Saiyan Sailor Moon magical girl alone.
I'm sorry. Both of those IPs can go in the trash. That's the story for another.
Oh no! Oh!
We're gonna fight.
Fight him! Fight!
You go Super Saiyan. I'm going Gear Force. Let's go.
Go! All right, you get out of here, you One Piece weeb. I mean, pretty much.
Fuck One Piece. I've never even watched One Piece.
Hey, where's the exit but option? Where is it?
User has left your channel. If you like One Piece more than Dragon Ball Z, you're just wrong, and that's okay. But you have to know. You just have to know.
But I told you were gonna get roasted on the stream. I did tell you that before we started.
I'm roasting back. We going all the way tonight.
Nobody told me I was getting roasted.
Oh no,
it comes with the territory.
Yeah. On here, it's a no holds barred. Trust me, half the time Operation is the one getting roasted.
Nice.
It's a fallacy, but we're going on ahead.
Yeah. So tell them a little bit about your history when it comes to anime. What actually got you into anime? What was one of the first ones that you remember, as well as what are some of your favorites?
So most things I got into, so I have an older brother. He's like 6 years older than me. And he's pretty much the reason why I'm into anime and video games. Otherwise, I'm not so sure if I would have gotten into it. But I mean, I've been in the scene for like a really long time. Pretty much as long as I can remember. I think like third grade, I think my first anime was like, man, I don't even know. I guess my first anime ever was like Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. And obviously I'm still like a huge fan, especially Dragon Ball Z. It's like probably one of my number one animes. And I just continued watching it. I fell off my weebness a while ago though. So I haven't been keeping like up to date with a lot of things, even though I'd like to, but when you grow up and you just have like not as much time to do things that you want to do. But I want to get back into some newer anime. Cause I would say my peak was like 90s and like early 2000s anime. But yeah, I like a ton of them. Dragon Ball Z, I was really into G Gundam, the picture we have in the background. Like Cowboy Bebop, obviously, one of those, traditional everybody's into. I'm trying to think of other ones that I was like really, really into. A more recent one, I was really into Re:Zero. I love that anime. My Hero was really good so far, even though I'm not caught up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like my whole background in it. Is just that I have an older brother, and he was like, "Hey, you should get into this stuff with me." He also like got me into gaming. So that's why I'm into gaming as well. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure
You're pretty sure you would just be doing nothing.
I'd be doing something completely different because I grew up in like a town of normies and not really a lot of people were into the same thing as me. I mean, I remember watching like Dragon Ball Z in like kindergarten, like kind of stuff. But I got like made fun of, you know what I mean? Because it was like not a thing, especially for a girl in like kindergarten, like really young age, like watching like boys shows and stuff like that.
For some of us.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
but
you know the struggle.
now it's different though. Now it's like cool to be a girl that's like into that stuff. So it's like really interesting because I've gone through both aspects of it.
Yeah. No, definitely.
What changed?
Yeah, in 20 years it's gonna be like, wow, you suck again if you're like into anime.
And you know what? You said that you grew up. I never grew up, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I unfortunately, like, I don't know. Well, everybody grows up to like an extent. You know what I mean?
The only thing that grew up was my wallet having to pay for all these damn bills.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, well,
Can we just get like a an audio clip of that and just have it like on a button to just play at any time?
yeah, dude, I need that sound command. Please send it to me after the live stream, please.
All right. But no, definitely, I understand that. I was like for me when it came to anime, even as I graduated stuff, I was like I watched it growing up. I kept watching it through middle school and high school, well into my college, and even when I started working and moving out on my own, I was like I still made time for it because it was one of those things I was just like I was passionate about. I was like I'm not gonna stop no matter what people tell me. Fuck all kinds of that.
Yeah, for me it was just time and like the people I was surrounded with. Like, okay, so I had a moment of time where I lived with like a roommate that was into anime and one that like wasn't. So it was like a weird, like I had to split up my time in like a weird way. I don't know. That's just the story of my life is I have like half friends that are about it and half friends that aren't. So finding time for both is like really difficult for me.
You're just like, can I weeb out with this person? No. We can't be friends. Can I weeb out with this person?
Cut him off.
Can't win them all. And Op, you would know about normies. You grew up in Florida. You know.
Yeah, like Yeah, as a child, I started up the anime. My brother, like you, Koshka, he got me into it as well. What happened? But I fell off hard on anime. I didn't care. In high school, I got back on it, but it was only in One Piece. So like the entire time, just no life for that, and it touched anything else. But when I got to college, that's when I started opening up my horizons, started trying new things, looking at different anime. It's been a slow grind, but a grind nonetheless. Bloody knows firsthand.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. But that's really cool. You said that you grew up with that Dragon Ball was your favorite as well as Sailor Moon. I have to ask you the question: who's your favorite Sailor Scout?
I'd say Mars, or it's between Mars and I like them both a lot.
Mars and who?
Venus.
Oh, why do you hurt me like this? The only correct answer.
Switch up in your tone.
Yeah, the only correct answer would be Jupiter because Jupiter is the best.
Man, I'm not that into Jupiter. I don't know.
That she is the love of my life.
I mean, she's okay. That's funny.
That is a girl who is tall, tomboyish to all hell, but still a pretty girl. She's sweet as hell, and she can kick your ass.
Fuck Jupiter.
Dude, Jupiter studied Jeet Kune Do. She is an actual martial artist. She can kick ass.
I guess.
Hang on.
Wait, didn't Mars like study some martial arts as well?
Some, but not like Jupiter. Jupiter was a martial arts instructor. Hang on, I have to do this now. I have to pull up the picture. I have to pull it up.
The picture of what? Wait.
Hang on. Literally, there is a picture right here. If I can find it. That there was literally a picture right here that a lot of her stances and the way that she fought was exact copies of Bruce Lee.
Oh my
Down
God.
to the exact detail.
So you think Bruce Lee is waifu, essentially?
You're damn right he is. If you
That's been confirmed today.
Yeah, that has been confirmed. Bruce Lee, he could take down anybody. Literally. I don't deny that for a fact.
Dude, somebody sent me some meme the other day that was like related to Ip Man, and I forgot Ip Man was even a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, to be fair, I will say unless you watch a lot of martial arts films, I can understand that not everyone knows who Ip Man is.
I loved Ip Man. No, the thing is, like, I just forgot it even existed, and I'm like, oh wait, Ip Man, hey.
Oh, well, that's just a failure on your part. No, you can't do that. You can't be doing that. No, baby, no. How could you forget about Ip Man like that?
I don't know. I love Ip Man. I don't know how I forgot. Now I want to watch Ip Man though.
Hey, you do it. They're doing the spin-off series about the man from Ip Man 3, and they're gonna be doing. They just started filming for Ip Man 4 here soon.
Maybe that's why there's been memes going around about it. I don't know, but I swear to God, I've seen something like very, very recently about it.
It's definitely a possibility.
That makes sense. Ip Man becoming relevant again. The good shit. And that's the best kung fu movie.
There we go. Yeah, it is the best kung fu movie. All right. So, with that being said, I definitely think we got out a lot of your history here to go ahead and get started with this. But the last thing I want to ask real quick, who's your favorite Saiyan?
My favorite Saiyan?
Yes.
Vegeta.
Hey, that's the girl.
Thank you.
That is the girl.
Vegeta's husbando.
Oh, yes.
Just saying. No, he's like the best husbando in like all of anime history.
To be fair, yeah.
Cannot deny that.
Yeah, I was about to say the man is legitimately a good husband. Anyone who says otherwise.
No, he is. That's what I'm saying. He's husbando.
Hey, and you watched the Broly film. At least we finally saw a part of Vegeta where he didn't completely get like beat down for the whole time. Like,
I know, dude.
I know.
About 20 years, but we got there.
Yeah, we got there.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little upset that he didn't get as much airtime though.
Hey,
because I was
the airtime that we got of him at least was him actually giving Broly the work and only got 5 seconds of a beatdown, and then right after that was just watching Goku literally get bodied for like 20 minutes.
That's true, which is great.
Yeah, because you said that was therapeutic for you.
Oh man, watching Goku dragged in the ice through. Ooh. Right there, I don't melt that shit. Good.
Oh yeah.
It was definitely.
It helps me concentrate.
It was definitely well worth it. But that being
long
said,
overdue, but well worth it.
Well worth it indeed. It definitely has been long overdue. He keeps winning too much. He needed to definitely get that work.
Yeah, he definitely needed it, dude.
Yep. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the topics that we have now here. And the first one is we're gonna go with our comic book news because we got a little bit here. And the first one is about the Birds of Prey film. Actually, there's been a lot of pictures and stuff coming off the set and everything like that, kind of talking about Birds of Prey. And one of the things that's been really big is that who's all going to be involved in the film. So we already know that, of course, it's going to have Harley Quinn, because the full title of the movie is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley. But it's also been confirmed that we're going to get Huntress and Black Canary in the film, as well as Renee Montoya, the detective that's been known for doing a lot of work with Batman. But the thing is that the reason that the girls are all getting together is because they're all trying to save Cassandra Cain. And for those who don't know who that is, Cassandra Cain, or Cassie Cain as she's also known, is actually a member of the Bat family. She's the daughter of David Cain, one of the assassins that actually trained Bruce for the League of the League of Assassins, as well as also the daughter of Lady Shiva, one of the greatest martial artists in the world. So it's actually going to follow her being hunted down by Victor Zsasz and the girls trying to save him. And the fact is that they're actually saying that this film is more than likely going to be rated R, which is a great thing, because in the trailer, the teaser that we already got on Cassandra Cain's, her brace, it shows that there was a lot of profanity already rated. There was bitch, asshole, shit, fuck, all sorts of things written all over it. And they were talking about what can actually quantify as being rated R. And the thing that counts as rated R is that you use the F word more than once, and especially it'll be immediately referenced as a rated R if you use a swear word in the content or in the context of being sexually cognitive, I think is the word to put it. Basically, if you say the word fuck and you're saying, hey, let's fuck, that's immediately a rated R. But if you're... Yeah. But if you just say the word fuck, like out of anger, you can get away with one fuck per rated or PG-13 film. But...
Really?
Yes. PG-13s are always guaranteed one fuck or any other word that is sexually derivative of a curse word, such as cunt or any other word like that. However, there are cases where you can use any word like that, like fuck, more than once and still be PG-13, depending on the context that it was used, and it is ruled by a 2/3 majority vote of the ratings board that it's okay still being a PG-13 film.
Huh. I actually didn't know that. I thought you couldn't say the F word in PG-13 for some reason.
Nope, you get one F word.
Just one.
Just one. That's it. Everyone gets one.
Make it real long. Fuck!
Let's get 30 seconds out of that and get your nice worth out.
Can we just get a solid 30 seconds of just one long fuck? Just that's it. That's all we need.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's interesting, and I'm glad that it's going to be rated R, because I want them to do the more aggressive approach. I do want them to do a little bit more of the darker side. It's good to have the hilarity, because we already know the characters that are in it. We already know kind of what to expect out of it. But I'm glad DC is not holding back on it. We saw how it kind of we've seen how rated R films, especially in the superhero universe, can really pay off, as we saw with Deadpool and Logan, both massive successes. And DC has always had darker takes than what we've seen on the Marvel side. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely Marvel comic book series that are as dark as all can be, but they don't have the notoriety for doing it as often as DC. So with them kind of doing it, I'm really glad that they are. And for the Birds of Prey film, it's definitely going to be well worth it. What are your thoughts on it, Kashka?
My thoughts on it? I mean, okay, so I have not really touched much base into the DC worlds or anything like that. I mean, I think the last thing I have ever seen in reference, I don't even know. I saw part of like the Arrow and things like that, but I didn't really watch that much. And I'm not super well versed in Batman and that whole thing. So like my opinion of it, well, I had to ask Mr. Koshka what it even was really. And the way he basically put it was, it's like almost like a female Avengers type thing. And I'm like, oh, that actually sounds like really cool. Like I'd probably go watch that just because of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, whereas I don't know much about it, it does sound really cool in my opinion.
No, that's perfectly fine. And that's actually, thanks to Mr. Koshka about that, is that that's actually probably one of the best ways to put it, is that the Birds of Prey and the Gotham City Sirens are all female groups. So them basically having these massive amounts of heroes and villains all team up, it is very much the female Avengers for DC. So I guess it would be like an all-female Justice League if you really want to go down to it.
Yeah, and that's like dope as fuck, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because everyone knows Harley. Not a lot of people know Black Canary. Although a lot of people do if they watch like
I'm
the Arrow.
slightly familiar. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm vaguely familiar with her because I've watched some of the Arrow, but that's it.
Yeah,
Justice League animation series back then helped out a lot with getting her name out.
Oh, absolutely. Or Young Justice. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Canary is probably one of my favorite females from DC. I've always been in love with her. She's one of my favorites.
She's hot.
She is. them fishnets. All right. That's it. She got them legs.
I'm like, as long as she hot, she can be wife.
As long as she hot. All right. You heard Koshka's derivatives or her level for how to know if your waifu is you hot? Yes. All right. You're automatically waifu.
My waifu, yeah.
Criteria is very small.
Hey,
One, come on.
Hey, that's all you need. I was like, just be hot and have fishnets, or nice legs. That's it.
Yeah, it's true. Yep. I'm saying that's pretty much it.
All right. Now, what are your thoughts on this?
Plus, she blonde. Blondes are hot. I mean,
can't deny that they are.
Yeah.
They are definitely weakness.
So apparently, fans were like scanning through the photos that were leaked, and it turns out Harley Quinn supposedly broke up with their Joker. Because if you look like very closely at her tattoo, that says Harley and Puddin.
Yeah, the Puddin skull scratched out. Yes, I was reading that as well. So it's definitely going to be well after her and the Joker split up, which I believe they're still together supposedly in the Suicide Squad sequel. So it's definitely going to be interesting when this is going to take place.
Yeah, every time I remind Suicide Squad, I just get mad because I want that original cut that they were doing. Because when they first shot the trailer, that version movie we wanted.
Yeah,
has come up, but I want that version to come out. But I know it's never going to happen.
Oh, it never will. And plus, they recut that entire film well out of order. So it was put together in such a weird ways, and it's really sad. But I'm just glad that they're going through with this, and they're doubling down on the fact that rated R films can be really good. Like that's the one thing that I'm completely all for, is the fact that they're like, hey, you know what? Let's not hold it back. Let's keep it going. Let's just double down on it.
Like, why filter literally everything? And I feel like that's how the world is kind of trending. Is like just filtering out like pretty much everything. Things that's just like real life, you know what I mean? Like that's just how things kind of are. Like it suits that. Like, why filter it out if it is going to make it better in a way,
Yeah, but I don't want all of them to go for the super gritty. Of course, you already know from DC, I want that, but I want a little bit of variety as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And story needs that dark tone to it.
Yeah, the story has to make sense for like the Birds of Prey. Some of the people that are involved, Huntress and especially Harley Quinn, have done more than enough of killed people. And it's going to be interesting how they handle Black Canary and all that, because while she's a skilled martial artist and a metahuman, she never killed people, but she had trained with the League of Assassins right alongside Green Arrow, who also trained with the League for a while. So it's definitely going to be interesting how it all handles, especially with Cassandra Cain, especially because she's the daughter of one of the world's top assassins and the daughter of the world's greatest martial artist. It makes sense. And you're having the literal serial killer of the DC universe hunting this little girl down. For those who don't know, Victor Zsasz is a legitimate serial killer, and if you've seen any pictures of him, his body is marked all over from scars he makes on himself, because he gives himself a new scar for every kill he has.
What? He's like a real person? Nani?
A real person, no, but like
in the DC
comics.
Okay.
I was like, Nani, what?
Nani the fuck?
If he's real,
I'm like, we getting into serial killers now? What?
I mean, that's always a possibility.
Somebody's gonna take that idea and run with it. Let's be real.
I mean, hey, Ted Bundy's trending right now, so
why not? And Ruben, shout out to Ruben Burke in the chat. He's sitting there listing off what's gonna be coming for DC. We got Birds of Prey, Doom Patrol, which looks good, and I'm still interested in how they're gonna handle Cyborg in that. So I'm holding off on that. The Court of Owls, I'm definitely looking forward to, because I love the Court of Owls storyline, because Owlman is the perfect antithesis to Batman. Then, of course, Batman Beyond, which will segue into what we're about to talk about, and then the Crisis on Infinite Earths TV event on the Arrowverse for the CW shows, which is also has me really hyped. But Batman
you
Beyond.
finished Titans yet, or you haven't started yet?
What? Oh, it hasn't started yet. It's gonna be the new crossover event.
Actually, have you started yet with Titans? Because they do bring up Doom Patrol and Titans.
Oh, I have not. I'm probably gonna have to cop that free trial or get that 1 month. I don't know. I might just borrow yours.
Do something, man, because you missing out. These great news over here.
Look, I'm waiting until at least all of season 3 of Young Justice is out, and then I'll do it, because then I'll binge watch all of Titans and Young Justice at the same time.
I've been told I won't be ready till June.
Damn it! All right, well I guess
they finished the first half of the series right now, but like they pushed back the other one, just get it up to snuff. They're gonna release it later on.
Oh, son of a!
But I have to double check that.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get it now. Well, there goes my plan.
Yeah.
Damn you, Warner Brothers! Damn you! But
they're killing with these staggered releases. They've been over Titans, Young Justice. At least with Young Justice, 3 episodes every week, but like Titans is once a week. Like, ugh, that hurt.
Oh, definitely.
It hurts going through it.
But Batman Beyond, and I'm glad that he mentioned it, because Warner Brothers animated group just announced that they're doing a Batman Beyond animated film, which absolutely deserves it, because everyone loves Batman Beyond, because Terry is a lot of people's favorite take on Batman, because, you know, Bruce being an older, needs to sit in the chair, kind of needs a cane, walk around old man is always entertaining to see. But there's just a lot of uniqueness when it comes to Batman Beyond, and just a lot of people really like Terry. I really like Terry. That was probably one of my favorite takes. And seeing Harley Quinn as a grandma having to pick on her 2 nieces who are walking around as ragdolls, carrying on the legacy of the Joker and that stuff, is always entertaining to watch. But this is supposed to be DC's answer to Marvel with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So that makes me really happy on what they're going to include into it, because for Spider-Man fans, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a love letter to them. It literally encapsulated, you know, the Spider-Verse that we've seen in plenty of the comics. Got to see a lot of the other Spider-Man from across the multiverse. But it was really just one of those films that really kind of sold, you know, all of that aspect for real fans. You know, it's still entertaining for people who don't really know all that much about Spider-Man, but it was definitely one of those. So seeing what they're going to do with Batman Beyond really is a great thing to see, because one, hopefully they have a real good studio to do the animation for that, because that's what would really help to push this film, as well as how much of a love letter they're going to do to either Batman as a whole or specifically only Batman Beyond, because Batman Beyond as a series, a lot of people really loved it as its own standalone, because it was another universe Elseworld story tied in, because it was in one possible future for Batman, whereas we got Dark Knight in another. So I'm really looking forward to that. Op, I know you're a really big Batman Beyond fan. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, Batman Beyond, when DC Universe first dropped, that was like the first things I watched on it besides Titans. I actually finished it this year. That animated film for it is great. But I'm a little bit worried because like they're saying, DC is saying that this is their counter to Spider-Man. Okay, is this a passion project for them, or are they trying to fill a quota at this point?
Yeah.
I want them to want to make the one. I want them to want to do this, not just do it just counter on Marvel at this point. Which I'm pretty sure it'll be a good movie, but like I want them to have like the right intentions behind it. Lots of bar for it, but if you can just pull it up, because like
I know what you're saying. I'm gonna have to cut through all this stuff.
The way it kind of sets a tone for a movie as well, because like it's showing it's still going along the lines of what we got in the show and the movie they have with it as well. So that's good, because they're sticking close to source material.
Definitely. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to find the images. Where are the images? Do you have it? Did you send it to me?
I send it right now because I have it pulled up on my PC.
Well,
they're gonna see. You're on my Twitter.
We're definitely on your Twitter. Look at the shameless plug right here. You guys need to make sure to follow Kippy here on the Twitter, as well as on the Twitch right there. And of course, her stuff will be in the description down below. So make sure you go and show her all the loves, all of it.
I need love. I'm collecting love. Thank you.
She needs love donations. She needs.
I do.
If not, send her all the pictures of corgis. That'll also work.
That's true. Corgis are love.
They are. Corgis and Shibas are all you need to be happy in this world.
I like corgis more than Shibas, so.
I love them both because they're both adorable. Like, Shibas are entertaining.
I own a corgi, so I automatically have to pick corgis.
Bias.
I mean, my dog is part corgi too, so I can agree to that. But Shibas are they're super smart and also super lazy.
They're like cat dogs.
They are cats in dog form.
Pretty much.
And that makes them immediately more likable than cats.
Do you not like cats?
Oh no, I like cats. I just like other people's cats. I would never have a cat for myself.
Oh, I've had a lot of cats, but I don't have any anymore, so.
Yeah. You cats, didn't you?
Yeah. Look, cats are adorable, but I like other people's cats. I would never have a cat for myself. They're mean, they'll break all the things, and plus when they decide not
even true.
Plus when they go to the bathroom, if they don't use their stuff, if they don't use the litter box, it smells like ammonia and it stains really badly.
Yeah, but just get good cats. Like that's all.
Yeah, just get good cats.
My cats are awesome.
Hey, you cat, randomly on the street, you're a good cat. I'm gonna take you.
No, for real. Like you'll know in your heart if they're a good cat.
Okay. There was one adorable cat that used to live on my street when I was working at my family's bakery that I was just like, oh, this cat's adorable, and it was like a baby, it was a kitten, and I was just like, cat, I actually like you so much, I would take you right now. I was like, I would take you.
Yep.
Oh, here's the best thing, Op. You know what I was gonna call that cat? I was gonna call him Nyantasan.
Oh my god.
Oh, sir, dump the cat immediately.
Because Nyanta was my favorite character from Log Horizon.
Oh my god.
I don't regret a thing.
Leave ours in the DM. He won't pull it up.
All right. And now while he's getting that sent off because he wants to show off these leaked photos from the Birds of Prey pictures that are supposedly coming off the set. We're going to go ahead and move into our next topic, which is actually still staying on the Batman theme. Ben Affleck. Everyone knows Batfleck. Everyone who's watched Batman vs. Superman really liked him in BVS. Well, the thing is, he is not coming back. Warner Brothers officially announced that Ben Affleck will no longer be reprising his role as Batman. And that in the Batman film, the one that is actually currently in production as well as going to come out later, is that's actually going to be a younger version of Bruce Wayne. It's going to be a different Batman altogether, and that the film is going to take more of a detective noir style film compared to what we gotten in the past. And this comes out after a lot of tumultuous rumors for the past almost year, really, since BVS, and especially after Justice League, that there was a lot of friction between Ben Affleck and the studio heads about him coming back as the Batman because he didn't like what they did with Batman during Justice League. All the back and forth, constant reshoots, losing of Zack Snyder, and then bringing in Joss Whedon, and just kind of how they were portraying the character. It just felt like there was a lot of inconsistency, and people forget that Ben Affleck has background as a director. He knows how to handle that, so we can kind of see where a lot of his frustration had lied. However, hearing all this, that for months they were saying, no, Ben Affleck is still tied to the project, and just now they're going to come out and say, no, he's not coming back, he's not reprising the role, we're going to go with a different Batman for the new film, which is what he should have got before. He shouldn't have been only casted in a team-up film. He should have had his own solo film well long ago. But I digress. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Did you actually watch Batman vs. Superman, Koshka?
I don't think I did. To be completely honest, I don't think I did. I'm not really caught up on any of that, so I have a very neutral opinion. I don't know.
What do you think of Ben Affleck though? Do you think he's a good actor? How do you feel about him?
Yeah, I think he's okay. That's the other thing is like I don't really remember much from it because I mean it's been such a long time that I don't remember much about it. What I do remember is he seemed okay, yeah. Like, but I get like if he isn't in it anymore and people are up in arms, I don't know. I don't know if it's a smart move or not, but
yeah, it's definitely one of those things that's gonna be interesting. Op, what are your thoughts on it, man?
For Affleck, I'm not surprised by Ben leaving. Stay, but of course, like bad movie they're trying to set up right now. But because I have to give it a chance first, because we haven't seen nothing about it. New Batman movie, I can definitely get behind it. Like a younger Batman has been explored in the anime film Batman Year One, which unfortunately isn't on DC Universe because I checked a couple times to see what was there. It shows like his it's like when he's first started out being Batman, like getting trying to get used to this new system he's trying to do, just like trying to get accustomed to his like new life that he's trying to bring upon himself. The more detective approach should take him to the film, but at the same time, it's going to take a step back from the brawler side because what they're saying is going to be a new Noir son. No, I butcher every time. Noir, yes. I'm going to take that more approach to it. This movie, which would be a good mix up with the movies that are happening as well. Because what we've seen with Batman in recent showings, aside him like combating crime and monsters wherever he's fighting in those films.
Yeah, like the scene from BBS when he was fighting all those dudes was literally the best choreographed fight scene I had seen. Like he was perfect for that, and I was mad that they did him like that.
But yeah, because the choreographer behind Guillermo Grispo stunts in these movies has proven that he understands how Batman's supposed to fight, how he operates in these movies as well. Interview that he did when he was making Batman Superman. Should I pull up real quick?
Yeah.
Like, it shows that he really has passion for his work. He knows what he's doing. He even called it out in his previous movies, saying how he's a great dude, like music career great, but like choreography just like wasn't there.
Yeah.
I just thought
it was definitely one of those things that
yeah,
that was crazy. It definitely is one of those things.
I have a quote right in front of me. I can read it out for a little bit. But he says, now Batman is going to fight the way that I've always dreamed of seeing him fight. He's a character so prepped in martial arts that you can definitely do a lot of things with him. But filmmakers usually don't go all the way with it. These action scenes aren't very good from the technical standpoint. View things like the choreography, feeling back camera movement, stuff like that, you know. But hey, don't get me wrong, Nolan's great, but hats off to him. He makes fantastic stories, but I think that he did not pay too much attention to fights. He's not even afraid to call Christopher Nolan and shit, because like he is truly saying, because in those movies, Batman the fight scenes, it's like a very stiff, like very clunky art style he has with it. For Superman, of course, the thug scene that you mentioned before, like he went balls to the walls with it. Like he was not afraid to show what Batman is capable of.
Yeah, he was literally flipping around the whole area. He was using he had all those traps set up with the
right.
With the bat belt and everything. He was literally yanking dudes across the way. He was, he shot a few of them with the gun that he had, but he didn't go for kills. He just stunned them real quick. But I mean, he was prepared to go all the way with fighting them, and I like that. That was more like, Batman.
We saw in
and the Dark Knight trilogy was just Christopher Nolan just running and punching all the dudes in the face. That's it.
Like what we saw in the Arkham Knight game, like the most recent Batman game, the death from that game, and like just transplanted it over in Batman v Superman in that thug scene. Like the use of the environment, the gadgets he used, because in Batman movies we barely see him use gadgets that much. Batarang, he was using almost everything he had. The gun disruptor.
Oh yeah, he would be.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, he's always prepared, and that's how he would fight too. So I'm really glad that's how they handled it. I just wish that they would have kept doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna do with the Batman film. I have mixed feelings on it, but I do like that they're doing a younger Batman. But I really wish that they didn't do Ben Affleck like that, because a lot of people hated Ben Affleck. I really loved Ben Affleck. Like I honestly, like, that was the perfect take for an old grizzled Batman that you would expect out of, like, the Dark Knight storyline. And I felt like he really portrayed that very well.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're just going to kind of have to see how this all plays out here in the future. But hopefully they do this right, and that I wish them the best with it, and I hope that they can do it well. But I'm just going to hold my breath right now until we get more of what's going to be entitled in the film, as well as who they're going to cast for Bruce in this film.
Also, a side note for Batman related news, anime series remastered in HD in DC Universe. If you want to check it out.
Ooh, the animated series. Yes.
Yeah, because I just saw it on there a little while ago.
Nice.
No, Koshka, you're doing it wrong. Remember, it's Naisu.
Naisu.
There you go.
Naisu.
There you go. I was gonna say, don't change it up on us now. Now, switching on over from our comic news, we're gonna go into where we really shine, which is our anime news. And I got one specifically here for you, Koshka, because this is for you Gundam fans out there, all you mecha lovers out there, right? So, recently it was announced that there is going to be a new film, and it's called Gundam NT. And for those who don't know, NT is for Gundam Narrative. It's actually going to be a full film, and it's going to have a one-day only theatrical release. But here's the best thing about Gundam NT, is that it is the first original film that takes place in what's known as the Universal Century. Now, the Universal Century is that in Gundam, like a lot of other shows, there's a lot of different timelines and multiverse and stuff like that. But the ones that take place in the original Mobile Suit Gundam universe and kind of just go at different time periods and that are known as the Universal Century movies. Well, we haven't had an original Universal Century film in almost 3 decades, in almost 30 years since the last one came out. And now Gundam NT is going to actually be the first original film set in the UC. And the best thing about it is that this actually takes place, for those who actually watch it, a year after the original Gundam Unicorn film. And if anyone hasn't seen Gundam Unicorn, you can actually find the full film online on YouTube on the official Gundam Banai Hoof YouTube channel, I believe it is. But if you search up Gundam Unicorn, they have the whole movie up for free.
Yeah, make sure first.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely free. It's being hosted by them up into the premiere of Gundam NT, and I think it's going to be pulled after that. But if you haven't watched Gundam Unicorn, definitely go and check it out. I'm really excited for this because I love Gundam. I watched the original Mobile Suit Gundam as a kid. My older brother actually got me into Gundam Wing, which is probably my other favorite series besides Gundam Zero. And here in our background, of course, we have G Gundam, which Koshka is actually your favorite Gundam.
That is my favorite. I also like Gundam Wing a lot. So, but I was like really big into G Gundam. I don't know why, because most people are like, it's not even like that good. But it just has like, I guess, a nostalgia place in my heart or something. Like, and it's like, I feel like it's very different from a lot of the other Gundams, and it's not like as serious. I don't know. Like a lot of them are like very, very like serious driven like plot, and I felt like G Gundam kind of like strayed away from that a little bit. We're like, I guess below it all, it is like pretty serious, but I guess the way they implemented it was very different in my opinion. That's kind of what I liked about it. It was more about like different things like family and like love and shit like that. So
I could definitely agree with that. I could definitely see where you're coming from. It really was a different take because for those who don't know, is that Gundam, one of Gundam's biggest draws is the fact is that it's very much for mecha fans, you know, sci-fi fans, but especially mecha fans. It's what really helped to kind of kickstart the whole mecha craze. Besides, you know, Ultraman and a lot of others for like Robotech, which came out before Gundam. It really helped kind of push that, but it was always a very socio-political kind of series at the same time. But G Gundam was definitely one of the lighter-hearted ones, and then of course most recently, as kind of a homage to all the old school stuff and things like that, you have Gundam Divers. You have Build Divers, and then you have Gundam Build, and those are very much talking about kids who make Gunplas. And for those who don't know what Gunpla is, those are the model kits for Gundams, and it talks about them making Gunplas and fighting them virtually in games. But it has a lot of different Gundams from so many different series and time frames. It's really great to see. I think there was an episode, I think it was Build Divers, that they actually had G Gundam in one of the episodes.
Maybe. I haven't seen it, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're a fan of Gundam, you definitely want to go check out Build and Build Divers, because it definitely is a love letter to the entire series, as well as just kind of having that nostalgia factor, but also kind of like showing what Gunplas could do if they were a game and stuff like that. But I'm really excited for NT because of the fact that it's been so long since we've had a good Gundam film, as well as an original one in the UC universe. Of course, my biggest one that I'm looking forward to right now is the second season and the Iron-Blooded Orphans movie. But I'm really excited for NT because it is going to be in theaters, and they said that you can watch the first 23 minutes or so on the official Band Gunhoof YouTube channel, as well as with Gundam Unicorn as well. But you can find it there and watch the first 23 minutes. I believe they said in subbed, and I think it might have the dub up there as well. So you can definitely check it out to see if it's what you want. But for those who want to see it, it is going to be a one-day only theatrical release on the 19th of February. Now, quick PSA for those who actually do want to go see this film. It is being hosted by FathomEvents.com. So if you go to FathomEvents.com and look up upcoming films and search up Gundam NT, it'll show you where you can pre-order your tickets there, as well as it'll show all local cinemas that will be hosting the event for that day only. I believe it is all set for 7 p.m. But if you are wanting to see Gundam the way that this film was meant to be, you do want to go to FathomEvents.com and check that out.
Whoa, they actually have it like right near me. Yay! No.
Yeah.
Only dubbed though. Only dubbed.
Yeah. But I swear to God, guys, when I do these PSAs, I'm not being sponsored, but Fathom, sponsor me. I'm a professional.
Sound like we're, because you leaned to the mic. Yeah, this is WNBC, and today we're talking about why Chitara and Killmonger were right in Black Panther.
Hey, look, I can't help it that I just have the voice that can be, I could totally do that. Just saying, sponsor me. I will do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Now, speaking of anime films and theatrical releases, one that I am absolutely looking forward to, and I talked about this almost just a little under a year ago, is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Now, I said this before, that movie, the name, yes, it is a misnomer and probably not the most forgiving name for the film, but it is a film that I was absolutely enthralled by and really want to see, because it follows the story of a young classmate who finds a journal in his class one day when he's cleaning the school, or when he's actually in the library, and he finds that the journal is actually a diary, or a medical diary, of one of his classmates who was given a clinical diagnosis that she doesn't have long to live. So it kind of follows him doing all of these things with her because he understands what she's going through, and trying to just make every day great for her. But she kind of wants to live each day normally and not make it think that it's any different. So it really follows into those relationships of when we know someone like that and they're in that, state, how do we, approach it? We want to typically do every crazy thing that we can with this person because, we want to make everything worthwhile, but sometimes people don't want that. They just want to. They don't want to feel like everything suddenly changes because this is out there. They want it to just be normal, not let it be any different than it was before. And it handles a really heavy topic in such a beautiful way. And it actually released back in September last year in Japan, but we were waiting on the theatrical release here in the States. And it is actually being hosted, again, by fathomevents.com on the 7th and 10th of February. And both one's showing going to be subbed and the other one going to be dubbed.
Mm-hmm.
So, hearing that little bit of the synopsis, how do you feel about it, Koshka?
It sounds Clannad-esque to me. Like, very similar.
She's
I don't know if you've seen that happen.
I've seen Clannad. If you want to cry.
So I like that sort of anime, like that life or slice of life.
Slice of life, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's going to be a slice of life and like a very emotional film.
Very drama-esque.
And sometimes like you kind of need that in an anime. I don't know, like I would definitely go watch it because I love those types of anime and they definitely make me cry every time. But just knowing that it's not necessarily, I don't think it's like a super original idea. But I think it'll be good. So I would definitely watch it.
Okay. What are your thoughts on it?
Thanks. Of course, I already know about it because we talked about this months ago when we first started the show. I still can't get past that name. Too much creative freedom. You get shit like this. Like, I want to name it this. Like, are you sure? Yep. You pop it. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I said, when I saw that name, I was just like, what the hell? And when I read it, I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, well, that should not be the name of this movie.
I thought it was gonna be some like horror type thing or
some
like
zombie shit.
Yeah.
See, when I first read the name and caught my attention on when that movie was announced, I'm just like, okay, this sounds interesting. And then when I started reading it, I was like, this is not what I thought it was, but I'm still sold on it. All right. I was like, why would you name it that?
Because they're trying to get a reaction, it brings more attention to it, I feel, versus like if you give it like a generic like slice of life anime name, like everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's another generic slice of life anime.
Oh no, I completely agree, but it's also one of those things like, I mean, because I mean, you have Your Lie in April, you had Still World is Beautiful, which was kind of a drama, but also definitely a slice of life. It was a romance. Then you had Snow White with the red hair, but then you have, of course, your smaller ones, Clannad, Toradora is one. My Love Story. There's definitely one of those things. So they definitely needed to break out a little bit.
I feel like it's a double-edged sword with naming, because like, you can get people's attention with that, but at the same time, like, people realize, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm watching that.
Yeah, it's a little bit out there. For what it is, it's out there. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, but I mean, and I'm kind of okay with that, because look at and you mentioned earlier that it's cool that animes are kind of doing these types of stories, because that's one thing that I mentioned way back then, is that people always look at anime as this really bad thing and whatnot, but anime has literally been able to transcend genres and kind of pop culture, because animes are able to tell these very mature and down-to-earth and very emotional stories in very realistic ways. If we look at a year ago, or 2 years ago really, in 2017, we had the worldwide success of Kimi no Nawa, or Your Name, and how everyone fell in love with that film. But the other one that was right behind it that also took over was A Silent Voice. And that one showed the effects of depression, suicide, bullying, but also showed what happens when people have a chance at redemption and making up for a lot of their mistakes and wanting to just be better. And that film, I watched A Silent Voice with my mom, and I said this on multiple shows. I watched it with my mother, and I was straight ugly crying. All right, because it spoke to me because I've been there before. I knew people that went through that. I went through that, and I'm just like, why is this hurting me so? And she was just sitting there like she was.
Okay?
Yeah, basically. But you know, she was just comforting me, and she was crying too because she knows what it was like. My mom was amazing. I was like, Mama Bloody is the best. I was like, she'll bake you cookies, but if you cross her wrong, she'll drop kick you in the face real quick.
Oh my God.
You beat ass with those cookies. That's what it is.
Yeah, she will.
They ain't going to waste.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, but
tell your mom I want some cookies. Tell her to send me some.
She'll probably.
She drops cookies through the window. Don't be surprised.
She'll probably. Look, to be fair, Koshka, she'll probably send you cookies and enchiladas as well.
Ooh, nice.
I know, right?
I'll take it.
She's like, nice. I'll take it. Yeah, but it's definitely one of those things that I'm really glad that people are getting to see this, and I really do hope people go and see this because it was a phenomenally well-received film, and I know I'm personally gonna go see it. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the sub because I always go sub, but I kind of want to see how it is in dub, so I might end up doing both shows just to check it out. But I know I am gonna go see this film in theaters because how you stream, I always say go the legal methods, but how you get your movies by any other means is up to you. We have certainly done it, but when it comes to the films, I like to support the films. I was like, but it's just hard when it's always months and months and months, sometimes a year before we get it over here in the West.
Right.
And that's just the biggest hard one. And this is one that was really hard to find even online anywhere.
Is that due to like logistic reasons? Like, do you have faith in it? Like, what's wrong?
I really don't know. And that's the unfortunate aspect is that when we see these films sometimes take so long to come out in the West, I don't know what holds it back. Because we saw what Dragon Ball Super did. You know, it released only, a month or so after it did in Japan. And they did it for a straight week. And it did numbers all across. You know, it's now the third highest grossing anime film of all time for Dragon Ball. You know, of course, followed behind Your Name, which literally released worldwide at the same time and did numbers, as well as, you know, Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli and Hayao Miyazaki back in the day. I don't know why studios hold these films back from being put out earlier in the West. I really hope that they would start to do it a little bit sooner because it would do so much more for them as well as the shows, you know? Again, that's just my belief, though, but who knows what will happen in the future. But for those who want to go see this film, as I said, go to fathomevents.com, and right there, just like you would previously with Gundam NT, go to upcoming films, and it should be one of the top films that are coming out since it's only within a week away. And it'll show you all the local cinemas that will be hosting this film both days. As I said, one day is on the 7th, the other is on the 10th. I believe the 7th is going to be subbed version of the film, as well as the 10th is going to be the dubbed version of the film. So you can choose which film you want to see. So please do go out and support this film. The light novel was actually really touching, and I actually read through the light novel, so I really want to go see the anime film now.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop on over to our next film, or our next topic, which is actually Funimation. Speaking of animes here, and specifically about the CEO and founder of Funimation. It was just announced that the CEO and founder of Funimation will actually be stepping down as the general manager of Funimation as his head, and will take more of a corporate managerial role. And by that, I mean he's no longer going to be completely overseeing a lot of the more hands-on aspects of running Funimation, but he's going to take more of a chairperson role. And for those who don't know, earlier last year, around August time that Sony had actually purchased majority share stock within Funimation and actually had signed a deal and a contract for Funimation to move their streaming services. This is why in last November that we saw that Funimation and Crunchyroll had actually split their partnership using Crunchyroll's dedicated streaming service, VRV, or Verve, as some people call it. Funimation's content was pulled from the VRV library, and Funimation was doing their own streaming service, as well as they already had their own streaming service at the time, but they were a part of VRV with some of their library there. Now, they are doing all their simulcasts and simuldubs currently on Hulu first, because they signed a deal to put all their first content on Hulu as well. And now we're going to see how that all changes here soon with the announcement of their streaming and everything else with what they're going to be doing, as well as Sony having a majority stock share within them. But it's interesting to see that the CEO and the founder of Funimation is now stepping down after almost 30 years, because he founded Funimation back in '94. So it's just seeing now with how much they've received in stock or shares and money from Sony, that now he's taking the time to transition the company and to move away from being the direct general manager into more of a chairperson on the site, or there for the company, and seeing what's going to happen next. What are your kind of thoughts on this?
I definitely like the idea of them going more over to Hulu. I don't know. I don't know if you've used like the Funimation app for like streaming or anything, like watching, but it's not the best.
Oh no, it's garbo.
It's awful. And the animes I have already watched on like Hulu, I've had a good experience with it, so I'm definitely like excited for that, because I mean I have Hulu, so it like works out for me already. But yeah, I mean,
you were getting the dub version, so for all you dub fans.
Hold on, Mike's a little choppy.
Your mic's a little choppy.
A little choppy.
How's this? Is it better?
A little bit better, I think.
All right.
Maybe.
Yeah, there we go. No, but yes, this is going to be the simul dubs, so it's all going to be the dub versions of all the animes that are coming out on Hulu. But it's going to be interesting for certain, because we saw how messy that split between Crunchyroll and Funimation was already when that happened in October and November. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it all kind of plays out. But at the same time, Funimation's library is a bit, I don't want to say it's limited, but it's not as expansive.
Hold on, I need to drop out real quick. It's I'm starting to split my end. I'll be right back.
Okay. So it's definitely going to be one of those things that's going to have some unique and interesting ramifications on what it's going to entail for the future, you know? So who knows how this is all going to play out here coming forward. But until then, I guess we're going to have to just really play it out and see what happens. Oh, crap. Oh no. Did the stream die? I think the stream died. Ah, wait. Are we back? I think we're back. Hang on.
Yeah, your mic's like in and out, but
I think the stream died for a second. Yeah. As soon as
wait, what happened?
The stream dropped for a second. Oh, well, that was awkward. As soon as Operation dropped out, the stream dropped for a second.
We're good? I didn't mess anything up, did I?
No, the stream dropped for a second, but it's back. Are we good? Is everyone over there good?
I mean, I can hear you now. It was just definitely pretty choppy before, so.
Yeah. Why you always gotta break this stuff? Why you gotta have the bad mic?
Because there always has to be one obstacle. Just throw a monkey wrench in the whole gear, Krog. To test your might, to test your grip, to see if you're a bitch or not.
I mean, oh, it's definitely something. Oh man, here we go again. Why you gotta break all the things? Damn it!
Wow, yeah, this is really choppy on my end.
Yeah, it's you. Why you gotta have that doo-doo? You have the doo-doo connection.
Doo-doo, Mike, man, you doo-doo ass internet. I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's actually you. I can hear off just fine.
Oh, well.
The poopy scoop ass internet.
Hey, don't you talk about my poopy scoop like that.
Hey, if it's the truth, it's the truth.
Why y'all picking up? Oh no, we ain't doing this. No. Hey, don't you go singing a hymn on me right now. We ain't going to church yet.
I mean, it's called for at this moment.
All right.
Oh my god.
Are we back? Is everything good? Are we up now? Yeah, I think we're good.
I like how you're like we're back. Is everything good?
Well, I guess I'll just go cry.
Oh man.
All right. Well, let me reset my mic again.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
How's that?
Nani.
Is it me or is... Oh, you're back. Okay.
Nani.
Is it...
Nani the fuck.
Okay, it's better now.
All right, there we go.
I heard a full sentence. Wow.
Got a full sense out of this man. Keep it going.
Oh, wow. All right. I give plenty of full sentences. It's just if my internet will actually pick it up. Well, since you want to talk all this big, what are your thoughts on the CEO of Funimation stepping down as GM and now taking a chairperson role?
Well, this really came out of left field because I was not expecting this. Hearing his words in articles, seeing what he said in articles, saying since Sony took the majority interest in the company in 2017, this shows that with their oversight, what gets their majority. He's not agreeing with them. There's probably some contention going on right now. So he's probably, you know what? I'm tired of shit. I'm gonna step down a little bit, so I'll deal with the bullshit as much as I have to before. Because like y'all get on my nerves. That's why I'm getting off the article right now. From what I've seen, it's not gonna having like a negative impact on the company. But yeah, this is just really weird at all.
It definitely is gonna have some interesting ramifications. But I'm glad that Koshka brought it up earlier. Is that they Funimation's streaming service and their entire layout.
So bad.
It is all the garbo, and I've said the same thing about Crunchyroll with BRB. It is not optimized. The only places that it's optimized is either on the website or on the phone, but any other device, such as consoles and everything else under the world, they have the worst optimization. They have no good search feature. Their library and saving animes to your list is literally the worst because there's no way to organize it. So it literally just stats in a line.
I'm just saying, like, I have really good internet, and the streaming service would like cut out randomly on PS4 consistently to the point where it was almost like unwatchable. You know, like we weren't able to like finish episodes and stuff like that. We'd have to go back to it, and the app would crash all the time. It would just crash like in the middle of every episode almost sometimes. So I'm hoping the change in this might help with that somehow. I don't know.
This will at least help Funimation. Crunchyroll, you still got a lot to do. Just saying.
Couldn't do it. Just try to watch anime. He's like, so go be. What the fuck going on? I can't watch the show.
Yeah, it was frustrating. So that's why I was like excited about the Hulu aspect, because I don't have problems like that with Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu works. Hulu works. Netflix works. It's like
exactly.
It is literally just the worst on how these things are set up, and I really hope that they improve on it and do more with it in the we'll have to kind of see how it all plays out here later. But I really hope that this actually goes somewhere and is something useful. You know, that it actually has something come out of it. So we're gonna kind of see how this whole stepping down is gonna play out.
Mm-hmm.
Now the next topic that we have here is for Space Battleship Yamato 2202. That's right. If you like sci-fi, if you like battleships, and you like fights in space, well, this is the series for you, because in March of this year, the 7th and final film of the saga will actually be released and finish up the history and the movie saga that has been going on since 2004. I believe. No, the first one actually came out in 2017. My bad. I apologize. But they've been releasing a film almost every few months in chapters since 2017. And we're going to get the final 7th film this year, as well as they also have an ongoing anime series that also ties into it all for Space Battleship Yamato 2202. And I really do like this because of the fact that I was always really in. If people can't tell, I love space and I love mecha. I was like, we like Gundam, and I've stated previously multiple times my favorite anime film was Space Captain or God, I can't even speak.
You don't even know your favorite one?
No, I can't even get it out. Space Captain Harlock.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Captain Harlock because that was the CGI in that film was simply something phenomenal. And it was on Netflix for so long. And when I finally watched it, because I didn't know what it was, I fell in love with it. And I was just like, this is space. This is awesome. I was like, there's aliens and lasers and a giant battleship that's unknown. I was like, I love this.
There was a little checklist like space, awesome, battles, lasers.
You're damn right there's a checklist. Don't you ever deny the checklist. The checklist lets you know if it's good or not.
See a line, keeps from all the trash out there.
Or it helps you know if it's waifu material or not.
Right there, here we go.
If there's no waifus, is it waifu material though?
Exactly.
There has to be a waifu for it to be waifu material.
Yeah, but it still has to follow the checklist, does it not?
Yeah, but is there a waifu in it? There gotta be a waifu.
Oh, there's definitely a waifu in Space Pirate Space Pirate Captain Harlock.
All right. That's all I need to know, and then I'll watch it.
All she needed.
Yeah, that's all you need. If you watch it, you'll see one of the characters. She is an alien, and you'll be like, all right, that's waifu material right there.
New alien waifu.
New alien waifu.
Oh my god! But I already just got a new alien waifu.
Oh, you'll love this one too.
When the kinks come to life.
True though. Don't judge me.
No judging. This is
no judge. Only roasts here. Only roasts.
Only roasts. All the roasts. Nothing else matters but roasting.
I get roasted all the time, so I'm just kind of used to it.
Oh, okay. It's okay, so does Op. He gets roasted quite often.
I get roasted a lot.
You just gotta dish it right back out.
In your own chat, by the way.
Oh, I get roasted like pretty much every time I stream, but it's like all my friends that come in roast me. That's like all they do. That's like what they do. I don't know.
That sounds pretty mad. Like, oh, she's streaming.
Yep.
But, get up in there.
Legit though, it's a real thing. Especially my main mod. He's in like my Discord and stuff like that, but he roasts me openly and real hard pretty much every day. So
And that's some tough love right there.
Hey, why? Hang on, I'm trying to bring up this the alien waifu. See?
Boy.
Yes. Hang on. Where's a good picture of her? Where's Mime? Right here. Yes. Look at this beautiful face. Look at that beautiful face.
I don't see the face. Where the face? Oh, okay.
She is
You know,
awesome.
you know what's funny? I seen this movie. It was years ago. I seen it. I forgot about it. But you just bringing that picture back up, it rewoke some nightmares I had in my life.
Nightmare.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's like a reject elf. If there ever is one, there is it right there. That is it.
She isn't as cute as Cheelai, not gonna lie.
You slipping, man. You talking about she cute. Yeah, we got waifu there, man. Boy, what is it?
But she's so precious.
You guys, I have a really important question that I feel like I have to ask you guys.
What's that?
It's gonna go completely off track, but it kind of goes along with the creepy waifu shit. Would you rather fuck a spider lady whose top half is spider, bottom half human, or bottom half spider, top half human, and why?
Can't partake in this. This is my limit. I have reached the apex. I cannot go no more.
It's an important question.
Okay, it is an important question. I'm gonna go with
I'll die either way. I don't know where to go.
Hey, let me ask you this: did you get inspired by this question from Monster Musume?
No.
Okay, because girl, is there something for you? I'm about to bring it up.
Oh God.
Yep, you brought up this question, so.
Oh man.
Monster Musume.
Buddy, your answer?
There's literally a character just right here for you.
Oh God. Wait, is she top half Spoder lady?
No, she's top half.
Okay,
human.
top half human, bottom half Spoder lady. All right.
And that's what I would do.
Me too. Yeah. Like I judge people based on like what they have to say and like why. But like, doesn't that look cute? It's adorable.
She is. Yeah. Ragnara, I love Arachne. She's.
And you can still stick your dick in a Spoder, like.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Know?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Heavily unadvised.
You can absolutely still stick your dick in the spider and still have all the human fun parts to play with up top. But here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
No. But here's the thing, though. If she was a spider on the top half, that means
she eat your ass.
Exactly. She will bite your face off. She will eat you. I don't want to get eaten. I'd rather be able to just be like, okay.
I mean, some people are probably into that though.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. I was like, I can get past all the legs. It just means that she's got more arms to work with. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? You remember that show, Grimm versus Billy and Mandy?
Yes.
Their queen.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Also,
man.
hey, you wanna know the best thing about this character from the show is the fact that she's into BDSM and uses her webs to tie everyone up.
That makes sense.
It does make sense.
I can see it. I can see it.
If you want to talk about like monster waifus, watch this series right here, Monster Musume.
I mean, like I said, I'd bang the spider lady.
Well, here, look, you got a centaur, you got a snake, a lamia, you have a mermaid, you have a slime girl, you have a bird girl, you have spider lady, you also have an ogre, you have a zombie, and you also have a what's it? Cyclops. There's also a Cyclops in there.
What?
Yeah, they got all the things.
Well, they got all the things.
They got all.
I like how they just got the random small chested girl right there. And the rest of them have like huge titties.
Oh yeah.
Every anime ever.
Yeah. Well,
they gotta rep one.
Yeah, sure. She's small, and then the mermaid's kind of small, and the slime girl actually is able to transform. So there's times where she's small, and then there's other times she makes herself busty. So gotta have.
Okay, all right, yep, got it.
Oh yeah, here's where she's tying people up with her spider.
Are you sure you're not showing me some hentai or some shit?
No, because it's on Hulu.
Buddy, please,
okay,
all right.
Yeah.
We cannot lose that.
No, but it's basically borderline.
It seems like it.
Yep. But hey, you want monster waifus? There you go.
Well, I'm glad we can still be friends because of the type of spider lady you'd rather bang.
Yeah, absolutely. You had to plead the fifth. You had to plead the fifth, didn't you?
I'm telling you, I've had people tell me they'd take the top fighter lady, and I'm like, I don't know you anymore.
Yeah, it's
like, owned immediately.
Yeah, pretty much.
Completely. Just nope. So if we don't at least mention anime titties, ecchi material, or who we would bang at least once.
One pressing question that forces you to think.
Yep, that one pressing question. Now, I think we should get on to the last topic here because we're gonna keep going.
We'll be here all night.
Yeah. Knowing how me and Koshka are, we'd probably go left so far we would lost track of where we actually were.
Oh, that's literally me though. It's bad.
It's worse on stream. I mean, I guess it's still stream, but you know. All right, the last topic we have here is the lovable and controversial social media mascot for a wonderful little city in Japan known as Chiton is getting their own anime. And if you don't know Chiton, that's perfectly fine. But Chiton is known for having been based on a female short claw otter in Japan here that was seen as a official or a unofficial travel ambassador for their city. Well, if you follow Chiton's social media here, they do a lot of dangerous things. A lot of dangerous things. They tend to do videos and skits breaking all the things. Here's literally one episode where they beat a bunch of stuff with a baseball bat. A metal baseball bat.
My kind of content.
The best kind of content. And they've done videos to where they've ran on treadmills and get thrown into walls and all sorts of random stuff. Or here's another one, is that they had a couple other mascots that were doing races and running around. Yeah, all the fun stuff. But right here...
Imagine if Vine was brought back. It had an anime mascot just taking the forefront of it. Yeah. That's basically what Chiton does.
that basically is what Chiton does. And I actually have the lucky aspect of having Chiton follow me on Twitter. Because...
What?
Yeah, see, look right there. Chiton follows you.
Whoa.
I know. But you want to see some of the crazy shenanigans that Chiton gets up to? Let's take a look at its social or its media. Here, it's just beating things up. Why? Because...
Oh my god.
Give you art.
But this is the stuff that it did, and because of what they do on social media like this.
I love that roundhouse kick though.
The roundhouse kick is phenomenal. But because of what they do, the city actually had to remove Chiton's status as their travel ambassador. But the group that actually created the characters, one who created the actual city mascot for the town, and they're just like, you know what? We're just gonna double down on this, and they keep doing what they do and don't even care. And because of it, Chiton is now getting its own anime series. And when I saw this, I was just like, dude, this is simply amazing.
I wonder what the premise of that anime is actually going to be, though.
No premise.
Just Chiton running around causing destruction.
I would like Robot Chicken, but more off the hinges.
Dude, if that's all that anime was about, I would totally be okay with that.
But I want to get invested into like Chiton's life at the same time. You know what I mean? Well, I feel like they should have a little.
Well, Chiton is a forever 0-year-old fairy baby otter.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to get more invested in Chiton's life.
All right. Well, you can get invested with Cheeton and her little turtle.
She has a turtle?
Yeah, right there on her head, little turtle.
What? I didn't know that was a fucking turtle.
Oh shit, that's a turtle. I paid that no attention this entire time. Wow.
Yeah, it's a turtle. And look,
this has been getting abused this entire series. Damn.
This is how you properly wash a motorcycle.
For real, spam. This is one exact video.
Oh my god.
But yes, when I read this article, I literally lost it because I found it to be the greatest and most perfect thing ever, because I was like, I love shows that are like stupid skits, and it's what made Pop Team Epic so great.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know Pop Team Epic?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, you've probably seen them, but I'll show you.
Probably.
Pop Team Epic! They're cute, they're kawaii, and they also say fuck you.
Oh god.
Wait, you refer to those two female avatars? They go on around these wildest adventures.
Yeah, Pippa, me, and
yeah,
Popo.
I know what you're talking about.
But look at them, they are so kawaii des.
Oh man,
yeah.
like
the one with the long ass fucking face though.
Yeah, Pippa, me, and Popoco.
Jeez.
But what really kills me is when the short one goes to a deep, like, masculine voice, like, out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa, okay, you got my attention.
Yeah. it gets wild. It gets really crazy. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm really excited for what's coming up and everything here soon. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see what this anime is going to entail. Because if it's off the wall shenanigans like what we got in Pop Team Epic, I'm perfectly okay with it. You know, it's definitely going to be one of those things that will be enjoyable.
If you check their Twitter page, it seems like they just spam this one clip to like all their followers, because I'm still scrolling for like past 5 minutes. Over and over, like
because what's more entertaining than watching someone in a giant mascot costume like roundhouse kick and then flying kick and random, like, I don't know what to call that, but like trip all over the place trying to fight it.
I get that, but like at the same time, all your followers.
So much, yeah.
Dang, I'm like, I'm still scrolling. It's going back to December.
Oh my god. Okay, that's like overboard.
But I love Cheeton. I'm really looking forward to what's gonna come from it. What are y'all's thoughts on it now? Seeing what Cheeton actually is all about.
I'll watch the anime.
She's like, I'll watch it.
People, I've been following. We actually follow each other. I thought it was an accomplishment. That saw how many people they follow. Like, oh, I'm just a number amongst all of this.
It's okay, but you're remember that
Cheeton has 7 followers. I know. Whoa. Whoa, popular.
I know, right?
Part of the cool kids now, y'all. We're part of the cool kids.
You're damn right. I mean, J-List follows me, so that's probably my epitome of coolness.
It's nice.
I know. I love jlist.com. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to whatever's gonna entail in this anime series. It's gonna be something wild. But I don't know. It's definitely just entertaining when I found the article talking about Cheeton getting an anime, and I'm just like, yes, all of the yes.
Oh, I'm like watching all these videos now. One of Cheeton like lifting weights, but it's her turtle hat. Yeah. I hope they recreate some of the scenes they did for like these skits like in the anime. That would be really cool.
They got to. That's gold right there on their own timeline.
That's exactly what they should do.
Well, guess what? They have one screen cap right here of Cheeton doing her flying kick right there. So boom, there you go. You got exactly what you want.
Nice.
But it's definitely going to be interesting to see when it comes out and how this is all going to play out. I'm just looking forward to whatever's going to happen here. And I believe it's supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be coming out in fall of this year from the article I was reading.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
I know.
Yeah, that is really soon.
Because if that's true, then I want it as soon as possible. Oh, I lied. It's coming out even sooner than that. It's coming out in the spring season on April 3rd.
What?
It's gonna be a really, really short series then.
Oh yeah.
You don't know that.
Just that's.
We do know that. Look at Cheaton.
Unless
It's definitely gonna
production
It.
established and yeah.
I to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a short form anime, and I'd be perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, I feel like that's like it fits. It fits for them to do something like short, small. So.
Yeah, definitely do something like 10, 11-minute episodes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with short form series. There's been plenty of short form animes in the past that have done really well. All right. Well, guys, I think we got through all the topics here and definitely had some fun with it. Definitely got to enjoy. We went left a lot talking about what kind of spider or spooder lady we gonna fuck. Definitely, except for Op because he's a little punk bitch.
True.
It's a man with a poopity scoop internet.
I'll take the poopity scoop internet over being a little bitch.
I'll take pleading the fifth on this shit.
Oh shit! Y'all about to fight?
Oh, we always go fight.
Fair enough. That's a regular thing.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, guys, before we get out of here, Koshka, tell them where they can find you one more time, girl.
Everything on social media is all Kippy Koshka. That's it. Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. That's pretty much what I use for the most part.
Reddit page for Spider Women too, apparently.
Yeah. You know what? I just gave her a new spider waifu, so you know what? You can shut up.
It's true. I do have a new spider waifu.
All you gotta do is just search up Rackney, and I expect to see it all over your Instagram.
Oh my god. I'm a cosplay as her.
I mean, to be fair, she does still technically have people legs.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even see what. All right. Well, I'm gonna look into it. We'll see.
She's like, okay, now I really have to look into this.
Yeah.
First, you had my attention. Now you got my curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the backwards. No.
Yeah.
No. You got backwards.
R.I.P.
You
God
failed.
dang it.
Of course, you know where to find this failure at. You can find him at Operation Algonquin, or you might see him as Cyrus de Burke. His information is down below in the description, of course. If you're on the channel, you already know who it is. Bloody Knuckles, your resident anime king. You find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, of course, and Mixer.com, all at Bloody Knuckles, and all the information is down below, guys. But thank y'all for stopping by and joining in. Hopefully y'all like the new presentation. We're going to hopefully have it a little bit more fleshed out. We were just messing around with it today, just trying to make things a little bit more lively and more fun for y'all. But we really appreciate everyone who's hung out with us and stuck by tonight and stopped by. And guys, if y'all aren't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to us. We're almost to 200 subs. We want to try and push for 250 by the end of March. If not, we want to go into the summer. We're trying to do more things. You're going to see a lot more of me streaming, and a lot more of those streams going to be coming over here onto the channel, showing a lot of the stupid shenanigans I get up to. And if you aren't aware, if you follow me on Twitter, I just posted my content schedule on everything that I do, because I be doing busy work. I'm all over the place, so you want to be a part of that, and it does mean everything to us, guys. So please make sure to follow us on social media. Follow Kippy, of course. Like, Koshka's amazing. Go check her out on Twitch when she streams. She's always so much fun. If you thought we're as bad here on the show, she's just as bad on the stream, and I go mess with her all the time. But from all of us here, guys, we really do appreciate y'all being here. So peace out, and we'll check you later.
Yeah, thanks for having me.